Alright, let's go ahead and get back into Minecraft. Minecraft Java Edition presents Disgusting Bugs, so we might have a grub quest for us. Got mail yet? Oh, milk. I haven't gone out to look, actually. It's not going to kill me to not have milk for a little bit, so I haven't really looked. I might look on Monday. Alright, Hamtopia 14, let's go ahead and play the selected world. It would help if I knew what day they got milk shipments into the grocery store. I do not know that. Milk addict, must have. I do enjoy it. I don't drink it as much as I used to. Mostly I use it in stuff. And of course it's a must for cereal. Which, I have an unopened box of cereal, and I wanted to use it, and then, you know. Alright. So we're at a village. We're going to be trying to get home. I think that we're full up on... Yeah, we're full up on stuff. And this is stuff that we're leaving here. Okay, I think we need to head south. Let's go ahead and continue to let things load in. What is that? Oh, that's just a tree. Okay. So I think it's south from here, right? Let me check with the other map. Yeah, it's south from here. Okay. Yogurt is way better with cereal than just milk? No, that sounds actually kind of awful to me. Alright, let's just get going. Not a huge fan of yogurt. I don't mind, like... I don't like Greek yogurt, either. I don't like the flavor. I prefer the old standard fruit on the bottom, which is so much harder to find now. Hey, Solarian, how's it going? Let's go ahead and swap these around so that I got the map unimpeded. There we go. If you don't mind you asking... I am not going by memory. I am using a guide. Just one of the ones on GameFAQs. I looked over a few of them. This one is pretty detailed. It's for the... Let's be careful here. Yeah, alright. It's for the PlayStation version, but the... Other than some of the RNG manipulation, the remaster is pretty much the same. Oh, Lord. There's a giant cave there and a crevice that I didn't even see. Hit me up on Discord if you want to know which one. I can get you a link if you're curious. It's one of the HTML ones. You've been looking to start your own game, and you was torn between using mine as a base or a guide. Well, certainly if you're going to go faster than me, a guide would be of benefit. Man, I feel like exploring is so much more dangerous now. So many more places you could just inadvertently fall to your doom. Got more desert and more. Oh, hey, bunny. Like, this here feels like a crack was just rent in the earth. You wish they had Monty Python death monster bunnies? Oh, God. It would be kind of amusing, though. Also, howdy, Mad Martin. How's it going? Vorpal death bunnies. Any one of these holes could lead to doom and destruction and death. A few details seem different, some updates and such, but seems most hasn't changed drastically. Yeah, I think the RNG manipulation is really the big stuff, and of course the built-in cheats, so I don't have to grind out Encounter None and equip it. That's the handy one. That's the one that I like the most. I haven't really used the power cheat just to like see exactly what it did. That's about it. This is a weird landscape. I will not use that in any form of on-screen combat. It basically just sets everyone to have a limit break and instant turns. So all holes lead to Hamtopia 15. That's terrible. Alright. You know what? I might make a pen for... Oh, hello. I almost missed this. I might make a pen for yellow sheep. So that I have an always easy access to... Ah, I see that out there. This looks like a fairly straight village. I'm going to need to put a chest down somewhere. Actually, there aren't that many buildings. This is an interesting one. I don't seem to have any farmers here. No, they do. Alright, there is a farm around here somewhere. Okay. Let's go ahead and leave some things in here. There we go. That would be useful eventually, like 16 pens of different sheep colors. Well, I don't know about all of that. Depending on what I need, I can always just dye them. But the big thing about yellow is that I want to use that for penance for the villages that I find, so not having to dye them would be extremely useful. Howdy, Yang Hammerand. How's it going? Am I going to showcase all the limit breaks? Probably. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, the good news is that this crevasse is actually fairly safe from many angles. That water would, save me in a fall. Oh, hello. We got pumpkins. Why do the villages need penance? Have you seen how dirty they are? I mean, they just produce kids out in the middle of the street. Just going at it. Alright, that's 10. Which is, some. I need to get back to the village. Be super careful. And go to sleep. Nothing wrong with that. There's no TV to watch. That's true. That is true. Okay. Do we have any other stacks of... here's the farm. Okay. Oh, they have 2 farms. So that's good. There's a brown sheep there. Oh, thanks for taking care of the bot. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Just growing out of the floor. That's what I pay you for. I give you in-kind payments of wonderful streams. Okay, not a whole lot else here. They do have brown sheep. Alright, here's a farmer. You also do potatoes. Does have some potatoes. Kind of wish I still had those bones on me because I could go do bone meal. Just earn unemployment hams, huh? Mods should have a channel point multiplier. I can understand why they don't do that. I mean, certainly for a small stream, you just make all of your, 10 people, 10 viewers mods. But, yeah, I do kind of agree. It's a big house. I kind of like it. It's very empty. Okay, so we had that guy. We've checked that guy. Where was the other? I did not pick up the egg. Okay. Alright, let's see what you trade for here. Okay, wheat. So we got you for wheat. Excuse me, sir? Alright. Go ahead and upgrade. Alright, so you'll do pumpkins. You will not give me a discount on pumpkins. Wonder if I should try to find some more. Alright, I have found some more. Ooh, boy. For a second there, I thought I fell really far down. Momentary panic. Alright, we only seem to have these 2 pumpkins here. Which is just perfect. Do you declare your ham income to the unemployment office? No, no. Ham is not income. Dang it. Ham is a benefit, not income. There we go. Alright, so I got 64 loaves of bread. Thought I did that swap. Just go ahead and plant these 2 here. Ham bestowed to us by the infinite foresight of the universe itself. Exactly. Exactly. I think I just leave some of these things behind. I don't think there's any real point in trying to take them with me. Neat spotted horse. Yep. Would that be an Appaloosa or something? I'm not sure. I don't know horses. Okay, so I think we just leave this stuff behind. If we come back out here, we can try picking it up again. And I would like to make another run to these places with some banners. Let's go this way a little bit, reveal more of the map. You now understand, Big Pickle is vested in Hamtopia World Generation, and so the faster they are generated, the bigger business for Big Pickle. Diabolical. Yeah, it seems about right. Very dangerous little area there. Probably asked before, but there are different types of ham, at least in Italy. Generally, you divide them in cotto and a crudo. I don't know what those 2 types are. And I'm pretty sure that there are things that, Oh, hey. Shipwreck. I'm pretty sure we use some things incorrectly. Oh, hey, I think it's a shipwreck that we've been to. It is a shipwreck that we've been to. I don't think there's anything that we want here. Yeah, I mean, like, I enjoy prosciutto. I do enjoy that. That is very delicious, but that's not something that I would have all that often. It's more good in specific types of things, I guess I would say. This stuff is wonderfully dangerous. Alright, we had to have gone to that one, right? Let's see. Yeah, we've been to this one. That's what the torch signifies. I mean, I enjoy ham the most in sandwich form. Deli sliced ham. Thin sliced with some provolone cheese. Warmed up so it's melty. Usually on a sub roll. That's my favorite form of ham. I could. That's still a lot of stuff to do. And it takes up a lot of space on the map. Would require a lot of banners, too. Like, I think I'd have to see what those two different types mean, X-Gemini, to know for sure. Hey, Farron, how's it going? I don't know if I've seen black and white bunnies before. Those are adorable. But yeah, deli cut ham for sandwiches. That is by far my favorite. Roast ham with brown sugar glaze is also very nice. Okay, yeah, we have been here. This is where we first came up. All right. Realizing how much you're not allowed to eat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm sure if my doctors had their way, they'd probably restrict me from eating lots of stuff, too. More so just for general health reasons than anything specific, but... Snow by Desert, not a strange sight. Not in Minecraft, certainly. Bought on a whim a nice round loaf of bread a few days ago to make sandwiches, and you had completely forgotten how much good bread elevates a sandwich. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bread is really important. Dad hates sweet on his ham, so it's just plain baked ham here. Aw, that's a shame. Brown sugar glaze is so delicious. Howdy, Samake16. How's it going? It looked awfully square. I thought maybe that was a building or something. Not seeing a whole lot in this desert area. I'm not sure if Antarctica is a desert. Parts of it I'm sure are. But I think there are... Because desert is more about the amount of precipitation. Well, it's not defined by rainfall per se. It's defined by precipitation, and snow is precipitation. Huh. Great parking job, guys. That's a thing. Ah, on the peninsula, right, okay. I knew that there were some parts that got some precipitation. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This ship might be a trap. Could have been a spelljammer. So the pillagers shot down a passing sky barge? Maybe. Maybe. There's also a well here. Yeah, they captured Iron Golem. That could help. This is a pillager hideout. Or tower. There was one up there. He moved. I think I'm far enough away that I'm not in danger right now. Did he despawn? Wasn't sure if he despawned or moved. Alright, let's go ahead and leave some things here. So 13 iron nuggets. That's going to be a bit of a pain to deal with. There we go. Excuse me. Weird. Take that back. So we got a buried treasure map. Wow, that's far away. And yeah, there's going to be one more chest. And lots of suspicious stew. Alright, things that I am definitely not going to take back are going to be those. Probably the paper, too. We should go looking for that... Yeah, I found some bamboo in the jungle, but it's good that I didn't have a full stack. So I was able to get that. The sun is going down soon. Golem is still there. I am, like, we've got enchanted armor and everything. I am very tempted to try this. Very tempted to try this. Alright, let's see. We got Mending and Unbreaking 3 on Shieldy Shield. If I do rush in and block the doors. Okay. I don't know where all the doors are. Okay, there's one door. go. Not too bad. Oh, you meant go in and block the doors. Oh. Well. Do they actually just go blet? Ow, oh boy. Yeah, that's going through my shield. I was ignoring my shield. So do they continually spawn outside, or is there a limit? Like... Yep. Alright, you're free, Golem. You might not actually be free. Oh god. Nice job. Alright, we got, what do we got? Another crossbow. Dark oak logs. Strings and potatoes. Not exactly great loot. Yeah, I do need to get this axe repaired. There is my my golem here. I'm wondering if he resolved others. I don't know. I don't see anyone else. Nice. Ah, best friend golem. Best friend golem. 100 bits for conquering the pillager outpost. Oh, yeah. Howdy, Gnosis Doc. How's it going? I don't know if that would be a good base, because wouldn't they just keep spawning there? Hey, thanks for the bits there, and Gnosis Doc as well. I appreciate that. Alright, the rabbit moving, it may have frightened me a little bit. Alright, bunch of crossbows. Hey, Tattle Rabbit, how's it going? We were having fun conquering a pillager outpost. There he's going. Okay. Let's grab some of these pumpkins. All of the pumpkins are mine. How you doing? You're not looking injured, so that's good. There we go. Getting some jack-o'-lanterns. There's nothing in the other cage. He's having fun over there. Hey, Tazzarin, how's it going? You are sick. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, you have COVID? Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you were vaccinated and boosted, though. Shouldn't be too bad if that's the case. I wish you a swift recovery. Alright. Now we run away! So I need to get some quick sleep. Okay, I think we're far enough away. Let's go to sleep. Okay, so we got, wonder if I can combine these two. We can. I lose the projectile. That's kind of okay, I think. That's unfortunate. Alright, I need to make another trip over here. Let's actually eat something first. Those pumpkin-headed dummies are thought to be their attempt at creating their own golems? I figured they were, like, targets. Thank you. I appreciate that. Best friendo Golemo. Alright, you're not looking so hot there, though, Golem. This is so much easier with magical armor. There are a lot of banners up on top. Let's at least take them down if I can. I'm liable to get shot up here. I think I see them spawning in and despawning too. Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay. Down we go. You're nervous for a fall there? You're telling me. I'm the one doing it. I was shocked I didn't get shot at. So I'm kind of wondering if I should wait until this guy gets killed and see if he gives me any iron. They know iron golems, hate them, but they could create a golem. It would protect the outposts. Alright. I don't know. What about healing the golem? I mean, I could. But I don't have a lead, so I can't take him home. And I kind of doubt I'll be back here. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I got him. I got him for you. Is there something that causes them to actually spawn in here? The, like, the pillagers? So if you completely tore down an outpost, would that stop it from being an outpost? Rude. I mean, I'm just kind of curious, because, like, if you built your own outpost, would that then spawn pillagers, kind of thing? And yeah, I get that putting slabs on all the tiles would do it, but... Since the area has a predetermined footprint, you would get spawns even without the building. Oh, okay. I am enjoying killing the pillagers. It is nice to be able to do that. Dynamite the area. Just turn it into a giant crater. Well, the only other thing here worth taking... Huh. I have two different ominous... Okay. So the ominous banner... Yeah, the wool is kind of worth taking. The ominous banners that I get from the pillagers is different than the ones that I got off the building. That's interesting. Let's go leave some things back here. Hey, bunny friend. Oh, I got him to run away. Okay. First of all, let's get you down in case I decide that I want you. I should just merge these together, that's fine. Alright, there's nothing else that I can actually put in there at the moment. Plant the banners, pick them up again, they should stack. They got him. I'm gonna need to find a cow if this keeps up. They did kill the golem, though. Should have got this while the golem was still around. Yeah, I did get the iron. Alright, I think I need to get away again. Probably means more will spawn. Hey, I have an arrow stuck in me. Nice. Good news is I've almost eaten up all the sweet berries, so that'll free up some space as well. Yep, more of them have spawned. Oh, great. Trying to flank me. That was fun. I have so many arrows stuck in me. So good. Excuse me. I'm trying to steal your wool, sir. I should have done this while the golem was still around. Oh, wood shears help? They help on the actual regular blocks? I didn't realize that. It would be time for milk if I knew where some cows were that weren't close by a town. There we go. Alright, last batch. They work for any wool on or off. Okay. What could possibly go wrong with village cows? My worry is more the villagers than me. Because I think you can wait out a raid. But one of the units can absolutely attack you through walls. Just because it's so big. Oops. I've had that happen before. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was on survival mode, and I did eventually kill it, but it did take, quite literally, dying like half a dozen times. No, actually probably more like 2 dozen times. Okay, so these apparently can... Yeah, okay, they do. Alright, there we go. Now, I don't know that I want to use them for, like, villages and stuff. I have a lot of wool. Can't do anything with those two. Alright, this is going to be interesting. How long do I have left on this thing? Oh, I can't actually see how long it's got left, huh? Hmm. Yeah, the Ravagers, those are pretty nasty, especially when they have iron axes. Like, that was devastating me in no time, but there's a big mounted thing that can easily reach through a building. Just because of how big it is. Okay. Um... Tempted to just go, like, look for this buried treasure map here. We're gonna need the boat. Where do I want to leave? Oh, that I can leave here. Okay. I don't need this. I should take the bucket just in case. Okay, so, I'm pretty sure this was north. So I think I'll remember where all of that stuff is. Now this is a really, really far away treasure, though. There's some ruins there. There's a drowned down there as well. Can you make a wooden bucket? Nope. Let's go to sleep here. Oh, it's Vindicators? That's what I was thinking of, okay. Alright, we're definitely coming closer. I think I might see where that is on the main map here. Let's go see what we can find. Not quite there yet. Getting closer. There we go. Now, it's entirely possible that this is a treasure that we've already found. Icon on the top right means that I will trigger a raid if I get near a village. Treasure chests scattered all over the world that will never be returned to. Yeah. I know. Oh, well, that's weird. The landforms on the map didn't really match up with what we got around here. Originally. Oh my god. I don't think that I can get this treasure map. I don't think I can get this treasure. Yeah, that's like all the way down there. It's not that deep. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that deep. Pig? Hi, pig. Somewhere around here. I did not bring the ominous banners with me, unfortunately. There's a bunch of sand right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well. What the heck do I do about it? Time to enchant. Yeah, well, there is that. I definitely do want that. But not right now. Actually, you know what? I should leave other things here. I can swing by here on the way back. Summon my drowned friends with their tridents to help. Yeah, not sure they would help, Mad Martin. I don't know. I don't know. The boat needs a cover to keep it out of the rain. That's fine. They would fill me full of holes to help me sink. They would do that. That is true. They would do that. So how long... Oh, hey, Dolphin. How long does a bad omen last for? Yeah, I know. Encoding is overloaded. Infinite? Oh, it is infinite? Oh. So I do need to find some cows. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. And crosshairs keep making you think they're giant sandstone crosses on the horizon. Well, I do have some ideas. I need to get further over. So I can just keep going up this way for now. No, I need to get back to that shipwreck. Let's go back to the shipwreck. Where all of my other stuff was. I mean, I guess I could explore around this area of the map more and hope I don't trigger a raid on a village that I have not been to. On the other hand, there are so many villages that if I triggered a raid on one, it's not like it would make that much difference. There it is. Pillager farming is not the plan. I plan to do no, like, other than the actual farming of food, I do not plan to do any farming. This is hardcore, so it's not about setting up that kind of thing. It's just about exploring, having fun, and hoping I don't die. Choose a village to punish for their insolence. Dang. Harsh. That's just a general suggestion for anyone. Got it. All right. Fair enough. All right, can I eat any of the suspicious stew? Night vision. Oh, neat. That was kind of neat. Oops. Poison. Now I'm blind. Oh boy. Alright. Things that I want to keep with me. Okay, I have some spare space. Let's take the iron nuggets. I don't know that I care about the ominous banners. Howdy, little bunny. How's it going? I don't care about the crossbows. Dark oak logs I can get pretty easily. Bowls can be made pretty easily. Paper can be made pretty easily. I guess the banners. I guess we'll take the banners then. Go to sleep. Blind plus night vision would be interesting to try out. Yeah, it would. There we go. Yeah, alright. I guess I'll use the ominous banners for some things as long as I'm wandering around. And I guess we continue exploring and hope we find a cow. And not a village that I inadvertently murder. Another water-filled crevice. And you get a label on the map. Yep. I mean, it would be inadvertently right now. Sorry, bunny. You're stuck there. Alright, where is my boat? There's my boat. Oh, I mean, if I trigger a raid, I'm just running. I'm not hanging around. I'm gonna be like, well, you guys gotta deal with that, sorry. Bye-bye! My bad! Have fun! I do not want to get too close to that. There's another well in the distance. I kind of need to get out of the desert area to find cows, though. Brave Sir Auld bravely ran away. Yep. Yep. That would be me. That would be me. Totally me. Aha! Untouched village. Better part of valor. No, no. I did not get close enough, luckily. Stealing their stuff would be easier, yes, but I wouldn't be able to convert stuff into emeralds. Being able to convert stuff into emeralds is pretty important. Because most of their stuff I don't care about. Besides, if I can find a cow, then I can go visit the village. Ow. Okay. I didn't think it was quite that deep. God, I need to be so much more careful. I don't like being careful. That's no fun. It's fun lava there. Are there jungle cows? Yeah. A little bit. Too bad, be careful. There's more bamboo over there. There's jungle chickens. Jungle cows are not as common, though. Oh, hello. Do I have melons on me? No, I left the melons behind someplace. There's jungle sheep. Lots of melons. A nice bamboo forest here. If I die while you're here, Ald, well, you're going to relish being your bad luck token? Oh, terrible. This is a nice bamboo forest. I like this. This is pretty cool. It's tough to move, but it's pretty cool. Also, my OBS is like, oh god, stop it. Stop streaming and recording at the same time. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, this is really nice. No, Lil Bunny, this just makes sticks. This isn't sugarcane. I mean, I'm having trouble getting through some of it, but this is really cool. I like this. What is that? Wait, are there pandas? I don't remember anything about pandas. I literally don't remember anything about pandas. He's adorable. He's not gonna, like, rip my face off, is he? Howdy, Steve Hacks. Indeed, a panda. Hi? Are you coming after me? Most pandas are passive. Okay. Well, that's good. Well, that was awesome. I am so happy to have found that. Do we have another one over here? We do. Oh, and there's one over there, too. Oh, there's so many of them. The sneezing baby panda is the cutest. Oh, I gotta find one of these then. Aw, who wants a scritch? I mean, this isn't like a bad spawn, is it? Like, is it actually supposed to be doing that? Or did this spawn, like, wrong? Oh, nope, there we go. Okay. I mean, I got magic armor. If one of them is hostile. Oh, good lord. Seriously, guys? I think there might be some more over there. Let's go to sleep. Would they get hostile if they got hit? The pandas, I mean? And no, these guys didn't chase me. They just spawned in here. Well, I didn't get another curse because already had one. I do have 64 bamboo now. Can you milk a panda? No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can milk a panda. I do feel like I should probably get out of this. Oh my lord. Not even sure what that green stuff is down there. There's a fish down. There's some fish down there. Cute. We got some moss blocks. Yeah, I think we got more of the lush caves, yeah. Okay, I think I need to stop recording because it is getting choppy, and my recorder is complaining vociferously, so I will export this from Twitch. So it won't look quite as nice as normal, but there's so much bamboo around here. Holy cow, this is fantastic. I'm going to keep exploring this area. Yeah, it should be quite a bit better. Can I banner this place? I could. I probably won't. I only have the ominous banners. Lots more melons. I mean, I'm very unlikely to remember what all of the ominous banners mean if I just, like, use them everywhere. It's a good place to go for melons, though, if I decide that I need that. Can you burn the ominous banners? Not as, like, a fuel. I don't know if they burn if they're near fire. Hello, panda. No, sheep. My bad. Sorry. Completely wrong type of animal. Got another lush cave down here. This is a gigantic bamboo forest, though. It's a panda sheep, special breed. Yeah, it was the fact that there was a black one, like, right next to the white one that threw me off. What is that? I mean, I know what... Oh, it's just an oak sapling. Okay. Don't need the stick. Zombie and skeleton, probably a cave beneath me. Ooh, wow. Hello. Let's get down there. Hey, kitty. Technically an ocelot, I think. Jungle chicken, too. Ow. My feet. Ow. My feet. That portal could potentially burn the whole village down, or the jungle down. Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. I'm gonna need some blocks, though, so... Alright, I'm gonna use this stuff for it. It's pretty quick. Hold on. I'm getting a text message. See if it's important. Nope. Not really. Good. Always happy when they're not important. And I think I just need the one more. Back here. Ah, no. Bad game. There we go. Alright. Melty nacho cheese. Okay. Ow. Stop that. There we go. That'll go away. What do we got here? Obsidian, 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 flint and steel, curse of vanishing golden pickaxe. So nothing really all that great. In fact... Ow. I don't know why I'd keep most of it. Alright, I haven't gotten everything, but... need to go to sleep. Still the same book. Yeah, I know, I need to do that. I keep forgetting. I've been a bit busy and distracted lately. Get past that stuff. Thank you. Okay. There's that one up there that I want. Not even sure if that's working. Looking for a way up that doesn't require me building a platform up. Yeah, I was noticing that. It didn't look like it was working. I mean, what am I going to do with the obsidian, right? Hmm. Ow. Alright, let's just take this down. Well, I got enough to build a portal back home already. And it's really easy to get more obsidian. So I don't need to actually collect obsidian at this point. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we take the book, dried kelp. Can I find some stone? I see no stone around here. I need cobblestone. There's some cobblestone over here, if I can get to it. Get up here, please. Thank you. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Need to eat something in a moment. There's an achievement for eating nothing but dried kelp for a period of time? Wow. Like, you'd have to be going for that achievement, I would think. Poor floaty tree, I know. I know, I'm so mean. Just leaving it floating there. Okay, there we go. What can we burn now? That is a good question. None of these. Um, just grab some wood, I guess. Burn the chests? No. There we go. And there we go. One more gold nugget. That's all I wanted to do that for. Alright, let's go ahead and eat some bread. Looks like it's just in the PlayStation version, though you thought it was in all versions, but it involves eating nothing but dried kelp for 3 game days. Wow. It would be kind of nice. I mean, like, I kind of enjoy those types of silly achievements. Pardon me. Where it's just like, you did this really silly, ridiculous thing. Have a fancy award. That means nothing. Alright, I kind of want to turn north. See if we can get this way. This is too dense. We're out of the bamboo forest, which is actually making it a bit more difficult to get around. We're not going to see any more pandas either, unfortunately. I think. Might see parrots, though. We'll always have parrots. Dragon pandas. I'm not going to drag the pandas anywhere. Oh yeah, iodine is a poison. You need a little bit of it, but in large doses, it's a poison. But that's one reason why it's a disinfectant, too. Like, one time when I was a kid, I really scraped myself up badly, and a neighbor put iodine on the wounds. Jeez. So much. Alright, but I need to turn north. Because we're at the edge of the map. Anything interesting to find? But, oh my lord, look at all of that bamboo. That is pretty cool. Look at that mass just right there. You wanted to say we'll always have parrots. Why do you think I got it in there first? See, I know you guys. I know you guys. Sometimes I gotta steal the puns from you. The good ones, at least. I don't make bad puns. Then Ald spots a lone cow on the mountain peak. Oh yeah, that would be the quest goal then. I'd be going over there. I would definitely be going over there. Kind of surprised with as dense as this jungle is. We haven't seen, like, jungle ruins or anything. Be glad your brain's tied up in fish currently? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Why would you want to be tied up in fish? It'd be very slippery knots. I should probably not go this way. I should probably find a little bit safer way to get down. You think they're good puns? Ah, you would. Ow. Hi, friend. Alright. Going down here may have been a mistake. Because it's getting dark, and I need to get out of here before the monsters eat me. Whee! There's some drowned over here somewhere. Let's go to sleep. Hopefully nothing eats me. Alright, this is less jungly, so there's a higher chance of cows. I've seen cows in jungles, but... we did not see any this time. Oh! Haha! That tree has seen better days. Magic Bed of Sanctuary. Not exactly saying... oh, great. I'm also off the map again. Makes it really hard to navigate when I'm off the map. Because I'm not sure which way I should be going. I heard that. I think it's underneath. I see you, sir. Okay, can't take the bones. We got some savanna here, too. There's some pumpkins. Alright, let's see. Do we see any cows out here? Well, hello there! Moo pandas. Alright, let's get the bucket raring to go. We're saved! We can go home now! Alright, let's see. Is there someplace that I can put the water that it's not going to just, like, spill everywhere? Alright, I know where the cows are, so it's not a big deal. I just want to put the water someplace. Where was that pit that I found? Yeah, there we go. You have fun down there, water. Gonna put it in there, too. Excuse me. Thank you. Ah. Feels good. Alright, you know what? Milk is probably more important than water. Some near jungle pigs. Okay, so if I go this way, does this take me back onto the map? That is the question. That is the case. Oik pandas. So are these ba pandas? Alright, so I'm back on the map. There was a desert village down to the south, so I suppose we can try getting back there. As long as we're over here, let's go explore this way a bit more, though. Warm, too fresh from the cow milk. Mm-mm. Nom nom nom, unpasteurized milk. That's an interesting cave there. Surprised I didn't slaughter it afterwards? I mean, little bunny, I'm full up on stuff. I can't do anything else. Parrot, where are you? I heard you. Can't do anything with you. I don't have any crackers. Oh, there he is! Oh, it's Norwegian blue! Oh, just seeds? Oh, there's a light blue one over there. Is it a bird? Oh, there's just an achievement for seeing them. Will they just, like, fly after you, follow you kind of thing? Like a cat does? Or what? Your parrot. There we go. Here, here, here. Alright, so he liked it. Does that mean that he's going to follow me, or what? He didn't like that one. Yeah, I kind of gathered that when there was, like, this very slight shift in the body. He's following me. There we go. Where's the blue one? Or the dark blue, I should say. Hi, friend. There you are. I'm going to have to find my bed after this. Aww. Aww, look, they're on my shoulders. That's adorable. So, are they just going to follow me home now? I mean, I'm totally fine with this. Are they going to come back to me, or is that it? Oh, okay. Aw. That is perfect. Now I need to find my bed. Bed, where are you? Here it is. Go ahead and leave those seeds. Alright, so I have some parrot friends now. That's just amazing. 100 bits for the puns and the parrots. Seeds can be used to breed them. Okay. Well, I will take them home with me. And we'll have them just like sit around someplace or something for now. All right, I need to find a better way through here. Hilly jungles are kind of a pain. So if there's a creeper underground, your parent will hiss? Oh, that's pretty cool. Now we can become a true pirate. So how many different colors are there? I mean, we've seen blue and cyan there. I know I can cut through it. That takes time. And it would leave stuff behind that I can't pick up. Ooh, we do have a jukebox back there. I will have to try that out. I think there's like 4 or 5 different ones. Now I really have to get back. Oh. Help! Help! There we go. Hey, there's another one. Well. I mean... I have to try it. No? No? Don't tell me you're too good for me. I don't think he likes me. Whatever. There we go. I'm gonna keep trying this. Look, parrot friends, can you go talk to this parrot? Tell him how great of a friend I am, and that he should just come with me. Alright, here. I got 3 now. I don't think he's gonna come. I need parrot friend, though. Alright, 6. Well, I'm just gonna stuff you fat, sir. There we go. Perfect. Finally made friends with him. The snooty sooty parrot. Yeah, I did. I touched him once and I realized that was seated. Yeah, there he is. He just teleported to me. No, 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 bed. Boat. Come back here. Didn't mean to toss you. There we go. Come on. Yes! All of the parrots! Wait, was there a yellow one too? Triple parrot power. So there's a red one. There's a red one left, huh? Alright. Alright, where's the green one? Where are you, buddy? Oh, he might be on me. Yeah, there he is. Alright, they're all with me. Good. I have so many parrots. I don't know if I can make enough crackers for them all. Red body, rainbow tail feathers. Yeah, it'll be the Lego parrot, the standard Lego parrot at that point. Got some nice music going too. Alright, I don't think we're gonna get the other parrot this time. You actually bought that Lego parrot a while ago? It's one of my favorite pieces. I love it. It's so cute. I think it's some of the new music. Hi, Floaty Block. How are you? I really like the new music that they've got in. No, our kitties won't touch the parrots. They like fish. I need to get some little helmets for these parrots, so they can be like our Stellaris game parrots. Yeah, very big caves. I should also eat something. But now I easily find cows. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm outside of the jungle now. They're very rare in the jungle. And it might actually be that they didn't spawn in the jungle. There may have been like a tiny biome inside it that was throwing me off. I don't know. I don't need the shovel out, actually. I swear some of these are making the exact same sound as some dinosaurs in an old dinosaur TV special that I saw. Sleep in the open. The parrots will protect me. Good parrots. Are you saying you're leaving Solarian, or are you saying that later I should do that as a project? I'm not sure which. Ah, later I should do that as a project. Got it. Walking with Dinosaurs with Gary Owens. No. It was a TV special hosted by Christopher Reeve in the 80s. I think it was just called Dinosaur, and it had some absolutely amazing stop motion animation by Phil Tippett, who did all of the animatics and like essentially the choreography of the dinosaurs for Jurassic Park. They were originally gonna use his stop motion for Jurassic Park, but some of the digital artists that they had working for them basically like ambushed the producers with some of their work, and their producers were blown away, so they decided to go all CG. Oh, well, Bunny, hit me up after or PM me on Discord, or not PM me, ask me publicly on the Discord, and I'll get a link, so I'll remember. I have the link around there. I'm pretty sure I like favorited it. It's on YouTube. The the stop motion stuff that just like absolutely blew me away as a kid. It was so good. No, no problem. Like I think Phil Tippett did like some of the stop motion included in that was something that he did as a kind of a side project, or try to get something else going, and they basically just incorporated it into a this TV special. It was like, holy crap, that's good. Let's just make a TV special, and did some other stuff with Christopher Reeve hosting to fill out the time and everything like that. I mean, there's some real cheesy elements to it, but it's still a cute TV special from the 80s with some just absolutely amazing stop motion. Absolutely amazing stop motion. Yeah, I'll get the link after the stream. Minecraft dinos would be cool. They would indeed. They would indeed. But yeah, there's a little baby dinosaur in one sequence, and I swear it sounds the exact same as one of the sound effects as these parrots. All right, that is some tall, tall terrain up here. Before this was like 1986 or something like that. I think still in the height of his Superman fame, kind of thing. Probably before Superman, the last of the Superman movies. Oh, hello, village. Um, guys, I don't think this is well supported. Alright, I need a chest out here. And they do have banners. They do indeed have banners. In fact, I think I'm going to leave the ominous banners behind and get the other ones. Should be good enough. So let's see what goodies we have around here. That's handy. Let's go ahead and leave the these things that I don't care about. Alt finally has poop banners. Did that between Superman 3 and 4, yeah. Yeah, like I said, dinosaur. I think I recorded that off of the TV as a kid, and just, like, rewatched it a crap ton of times. I loved it so much. Also, I think some of the, like, because this is Phil Tippett who did the choreography in Jurassic Park. You can see that. There are certain scenes that it's like, oh, hey, they reused that in Jurassic Park. Kind of thing. The door seems a little bit off there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's a nice little half door. Half stairs. We haven't seen any villagers, have we? The acacia trapdoor really does look like an acacia, half an acacia door. Huh. I don't know if I've noticed that. I don't think it's abandoned. I think there would be other signs of it. Yeah, this is Golem. So it's not abandoned. I think the people are just, like, someplace. There's a saddle, but I don't need one. Tons of crops here. Alright, it's dark. Get my bed out again. Go to sleep. There's some people. So that's a temple. Is it a bird is an achievement for seeing the parrots that I got. Alright, nothing in there. Yeah, there's quite a few kitties around here. This is so much wheat. I hope I can find the farmer, too. Cartographer buildings are very common in the savannah villages. Oh, seen through the spyglass. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There's some leather. I should do something about some of that. Let's go leave some things behind in our chest. I'm going to want all these banners, so I'm going to have to rejigger what we are deciding to take. Actually, I might be able to make some books. Yeah. Might have to go looking for some more bamboo. I mean, not bamboo, but sugarcane, but... yeah, that might actually work out pretty well. We'll see how it goes. Alright, nothing in there. Hi, cows. I'm going to steal your hay bales. I hope you don't mind. These are mine now. Well, I accidentally freed a pig. Not my fault. Take no responsibility for it. We'll go ahead and grab this right now, because I will need it. As I cause some of this stuff to settle. I have more milk. I have a milk bucket. It doesn't stack, so I can't carry more than the one. Unless I use up more tiles, spaces in my inventory. Alright, let's get back. And see what we got going on. This is a very unusual mesa biome for me. I have not seen too many like it. So I'm kind of excited to look at that a little bit. I like how at the end of last session I was like, we're going to be going straight home now. And that kind of, you know, didn't pan out. I may have gotten a little distracted. Okay, you're an armorer. I don't think I have 32 rotten flesh, but I might be close. I might be close. I think we've been in everything. I don't think that there is a farmer. Even though there's the farming thing, I don't think there's an actual farmer. I might need to make one. Kind of force one to appear elsewhere. Hello. Oh man, there is so much bread. I can't even carry all this bread back with me. We've been seeing a lot of the Fortall sugarcane, actually. I mean, it's not all over the place, but seems like a pretty good chunk of it. Oh. Oh. Okay, I need to do something about this. Need to swim up. This had not triggered before. What is it? Oh, man. It is coming from that? Alright. Actually, it's probably coming from more than one. Yeah, because so much of this is just from, like, the farming area breaking across a multiple... Oh, no, no. Okay, this one is not. Let's go to sleep up here. So much mountain farmland. Yeah, that's one of the things that I don't like about these villages is that the farmlands all break across such awful terrain. They really are terrible. Okay, now is there any others that have not? Okay, I feel like some of these are still real. Okay, there's that. Why can I not place this right here? What is preventing me from doing that? Alright, see you, Title Rabbit. Thanks for coming out to the stream. But even if I stand back here... Oh, okay. That's weird. It felt like I was standing far enough away. Ow. Felt like I should have been standing far enough away, but whatever, game. Okay, we've taken care of the waterfall. Yes, we have. Good. Alright. Some of this isn't going to work out, but that's not a big deal. Wonder if I should take this up and move it someplace. Player sprite footprint can be a bit weird. Yeah. Because it felt like I was far enough away, but apparently not. Okay, I can't actually carry that right now. I don't care about the stick. Alright, maybe I'll put this closer to town, like in the town with some actual other stuff. Let's see. That's close enough. Let's see if we get a villager. Actually, maybe over there would be better. This is an absolutely abysmal place for it, but whatever. For now... we'll leave it. Oh, that might actually be a better place for it. Feels like this should actually be where it is anyway. Yeah, let's go get it over here. Yeah, there might be too many jobs at this point. I need to go take some things away, I think. Yeah, let's go put this over here. This is a much better location. Oh, I have plenty of food, yeah. Let's go ahead and leave some stuff here for now. Oh, did you, oh, yeah, you did choose a Monstrous Info. I'm sorry. I missed that. Ald's Choice. Alright. Let's see. Where is that? My computer rebooted the other day, and I did not get that reopened. So I need to find the folder. Alright, I do have enough rotten flesh. Oh yeah, I do. I could leave the rest of that behind then. Okay, so let's just zoom down and see what we get. Alright, the Pahari. Pahari are shape-shifting marine nymphs that dwell in Zakara's seas and oceans. In their natural forms, they are similar in appearance to mermaids. They are also able to assume the form of a small fish and that of a beautiful woman. The upper body of a Pahari is that of a perfectly formed woman, more beautiful than the fullest moon. The lower body of a Pahari is that of a fish, its scales either blue, green, or ruby red. They prefer this form above all others, although they can assume two other shapes for an emergency or adventure. Their piscine form resembles a colorful tropical fish approximately 12 inches in length. In this form, they can swim at speed 24 and easily evade large predators by hiding in the small niches and crevices of a reef or ocean floor. Their human form matches the upper half of their natural shape, complete with a pair of slender and willowy legs. They only assume this shape when venturing onto land or ship, since in the water the other two forms are more maneuverable. Pahari can breathe both water and air. They live in underwater communities, but occasionally surface to gaze in fascination at land. The bravest of Pahari work up the courage to sunbathe on rocks near shore or to approach ships and engage in conversation with sailors. All Pahari can speak their own language in common. They can also communicate with all fish and nerids. The most intelligent Pahari can learn up to 4 additional languages, choosing among those spoken by dolphins, reef giants, whales, and Zaratani. Habitat Society. Pahari dwell in small communities on the seabed, often close to shore. They gather kelp and seaweed, which forms the staple part of their diet, eating small amounts of shellfish and mollusks as well. They never eat fish, considering the act akin to cannibalism. A community of Pahari consists of 2 to 20 individuals, evenly divided in size and hit dice. They make their small homes out of shells and coral and tend a garden of kelp or seaweed nearby. A community of more than 5 Pahari will have a 50% chance of being attended by 2 to 12 dolphins. The Pahari are adventuresome and regard surface dwellers with a fascination that borders on obsession. They will collect anything that pertains to life above the waves, especially magical items, often welcoming visitors into their communities to hear them spin tales of their homelands. With this preoccupation about life above water, it is not uncommon for a younger Pahari to venture onto land in her human form, if only to spend a day shocking the villagers, who promptly find her some clothes, eating surface food, dancing, and singing long into the night before returning home. A few have been known to stay longer, although this is discouraged by the older, wiser Pahari, even marrying a good-aligned surface dweller in some instances. Like most fairy creatures, Pahari have a very long lifespan, 300 to 400 years. They soon outlive a human husband, afterward returning home to the sea for good. The older Pahari, many of whom have already experienced this heartbreaking loss, do their best to console the newly returned sisters. As a general rule, the older and wiser Pahari prefer short, frequent encounters with surface dwellers. Pahari, P. Pahari are staunch protectors of their marine environment and oppose evil sea creatures, like sea hags, at every opportunity. A Pahari's kiss can bestow water breathing on the lucky recipient for a day. And let's go ahead and mark that as complete. What sort of short encounters? I think you know. I think you know. I think you can guess. Alright, let's get rid of these. We don't need that many of those. I can get rid of some of the other... Yeah, let's get rid of this one too. There we go. There we go. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, nothing in there. No, but they would probably just, follow... They're, as I said, they're fairy creatures, so... They would probably follow the Nixie Queen. Or the regular Sealy Court in general. Actually, Veranestra would be a good choice. I need to go look to see if I put them in there for that. I mean, they would also definitely follow, Yadro, who is the deity for merfolk. Alright, did I get all the things I got on that side? Did I get on this side? Yes, I did. Did I get up front? Yes, I did. Did I pull the one out of here? That one can stay. That's fine. There's a guy trying to get in here. So let's go ahead and get rid of these. There we go. Is it unfortunate that Pahari also seems to be the name for an in-real-life group of people? It's either a coincidence or not a coincidence. I mean, are they... What region are they from? A Himalayan group? Alright, it's a coincidence. This is an Al-Qadim reference, so that's just a coincidence. I'll go ahead and put one there. Alright, now we need to get these people to actually do some stuff. And let me get some... I wonder if I plopped it down near someone who didn't have a job and got them to get a job. Mouse, thank you. Ah, hello. I will take that. Thank you. I'll probably leave that rotten flesh behind, too. Where the heck is everyone else? The Pahari are the main inhabitants of Nepal. Yeah, it's a coincidence. Pahari are, I mean, they're tropical sea-dwelling folk, so it's just a coincidence. I mean, Pahari is probably an Arabic folklore creature. Like the equivalent of an Arabic mermaid type thing. Alright, I want to get some more wood. Because there's a couple things that I want to do. Alright, thanks, Anghamrand. Thank you for coming out, and thank you for the cheer earlier. The axe is gonna soon break, yeah. I can easily get more, so I'm not too concerned, but would be nice to get back in time so that I can just, like, merge them. Okay, I want all of that. There we go. And see you, Pupanel. Thanks for coming out. Have a good afternoon, evening, night. I don't want a farmer. Oops. I don't want a farmer, like, falling off and then not able to get out. Should put some in there, too. Let's go get some more wood. But yeah, this axe I traded for, so it's not something that I created. So I'm not too concerned if it gets destroyed. I might have to do something special down there. That's okay. Yeah, I don't want them, like, falling through here. Salmon hurt. Why is there this stuff down here? Huh. Oh god. Lost track of time. Got distracted. Alright, let's eat some more bread. Alright, that might be good enough. Just making sure, yeah, everything looks like they cannot fall through. Good. Alright, just do that. Alright, it is about time to wrap up the stream. There's a couple things that I can do first, but I think we'll try to get a farmer into this village next time. Nope, give that back, thank you. Alright, before we do anything else, let's grab that. Make lots of paper. Make all the books that we can. There we go. So, we got that. Paper will be staying. Okay, so we need to get a villager to become a farmer, and that's basically it. And then we'll continue to work our way home. I mean, it's been a bit of an adventure just wandering around out here finding all these villages. But any villages I come across, I definitely want to leave something behind. There is a village that we saw but did not actually go to because I could not do so. So I do want to try to hit that one up next time. Let's go ahead and get a raid queued up. Don't forget, we will be back tomorrow for more Spelljammer. We'll be back on Monday for more Super Robot Wars. Wednesday, Lost Vikings. That's what we're going to be starting on the retro stream. And then next Friday, we'll be back for this. I want to thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you next time. See you then, everyone.